ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So I welcome all of you for today's Vedanta Sutra class. So today we are going to discuss fourth sutra in our this book Vedanta Sutras. The first prakarana, the first adhyaya, the first pada, fourth sutra we are going to discuss. Tattu samanvayat. This is the sutra actually. Tattu samanvayadikaranam. Very hot here. Atmosphere. In Govardhan. Just Govardhan is beside to me. Just he's giving so. Now the time is 8 o'clock, 8:20. Still hot air is coming from hill, Govardhan Parvat. This is also mercy. So okay. Samanvayadikaranam. Make the heading Samanvayadikaranam. Yeah, we are not going to get few students today because they have other services. Okay. Tell me, what is Vishaya? This Samanvayadikaranam. So what is Vishaya? We have to see this. Okay. So this is Adhikaranam 4, Samanvayadikaranam, Vishaya. So all of you know Devanagari script? Everyone knows.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Nimai Prabhu? Yes. Then Devanagari script only I will share. Screen is visible. Padiye, someone read from here.
Atha purvartha takyarya. Sorry, I'm not sure of that alphabet. Brahmanaha sarva
Atha purvartha dadyaya.
takyarya. Brahmanaha sarva veda vedyatvam uchyate.
So what is the meaning? So now, in order to strengthen the above view, the other teaches that Brahman is the object of knowledge taught in all Vedas. All the Vedas declare Brahman. So see, Atha Purvartha Dhardyaya. Purvartha means whatever previously told. Purva means previously. Artha means the previously established thing. What is established previously? Tell me.
That the glorification of the Lord, the qualities, it's not futile, it's not in vain, just because it does not have any action.
What you learned from previous sutra?
The Shastra Yonitvat, just previous to that, the last class, Prabhuji, I heard your recording. So like it is said that the opposite party was saying that just because it has no action, a sentence, it is futile. It does not have any purpose. But that is not the case. Just because Lord is glorified, it doesn't mean it is futile.
God is glorified, it is judgment.
Sorry, qualifications. The if there is no action, doesn't mean the sentence in the Upanishad is futile.
But the whole sutra, what it is teaching?
That we have to know from Shastras itself, we have to know about the Lord. Shabda Praman.
Yes, we should know Lord through Shastra only, not by the Tarka. Purupakshi is saying that yes, one can learn about Lord by Tarka also. But so no, that is rejected. So the whole refutation we have seen. Okay. That means you can, if you want to present somewhere, you have to see back everything. Because the logical framework is how it was discussed. Should remember. Some students they write on these 3 sutras 30 pages. 30 pages notes they made actually. So that means some students they are not attending classes, but they are hearing very carefully each class. And they got back me, so they are saying 30 pages they collected from only from 3 sutras. Of course, yeah. Okay. So in the last, from the last sutra, we understood that. So, Shastra is the cause to understand to understand about Lord. Shastra is the cause to know about the Lord. Shastra Yonitvat. So you should know that means Ikshiter na Shabdam says from there you bring in na there. So anyway, that discussion over. What I want to say, whatever is discussed in the previous sutra, that is once again just to support that whatever is said in the previous sutra. So this sutra is coming. What was said in that? One can know about the Lord. So from the Shastras is the thing. Now we are saying that same thing. That means we are substantiating the same thing. What is that? Lord is the noble object. Lord is only the noble object of all the Shastras. This is the today's discussion. Purvartha means so previously established thing. Dardhyaya means to strengthen the previously established thing. So Brahmana sarva vedyatvam uchyate. To support or to strengthen the previously established thing, what we are going to say? Brahmana sarva vedyatvam uchyate. What is being said here now? Brahmana sarva vedyatvam means Brahman is the object to be known from the Shastras. This we are going to say. If you say Brahman is the object of all the Shastras, this will strengthen the previous sutra or not? Previous sutra's meaning is what? Shastras are the cause to know the Lord. Now what we are saying? Brahman is the object of that Brahman is the noble object of scriptures. This is strengthening or not? That's the point. Now, in order to strengthen the above view, the author teaches that Brahman is the object of knowledge, or otherwise, Brahman is the knowable object of all the Vedas. That means all the Vedas declare Brahman. This line is clear. Next. Yosau sarva vedaihi giyate. Gopalatapani Upanishad. Iti Gopalopanishadihi. Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti Iti Kata Valyam Cha. In the Kathopanishad, so Katavalli, also it is mentioned. What is mentioned? Yaha asau sarva vedaihi giyate. What is said in the Gopalatapani Upanishad? So sarvai vedaihi asau giyate means he is sung by all Vedas. What it is saying? What Gopalatapani Upanishad is saying? Lord is sung by all the Vedas. And Kathopanishad, Sarve Vedaha Yat Padam Amananti. This is the main thing. So what is the meaning? Meaning of this main one? Sarve Vedaha Yat Padam Amananti means that Supreme whom all Vedas recall. All the Vedas recalling about whom? That means that Padam, that means Supreme Lord. So from these two references, so Vishesh Vakyam is substantiated. What we are going to establish? Brahman is the noble object of all the Vedas. That we are going to discuss. So this is going to strengthen the previous sutra's view. This will strengthen the sutra's view. What we are going to do?
Prabhuji, just a question. Tapani Upanishad, what's the last word? Is it Gayate or Goyate?
Yosau sarvaihi vedaihi giyate.
Giyate.
So what is the Vishaya? So see here. Vishaya is Brahman. Okay. References. Gopalatapani Upanishad. Number 227. Next. Another one is Kathopanishad. One to 50. Okay, what is Samshaya then? Tatra Samshayaha. So you all know every Adhikarana is having the 5 limbs. Samshaya. Sarva Vedyatvam Vishnohu Ayuktam Nava. What is English translation? Ramcharan, tell me.
Same Prabhu, is it a fact that Vishnu alone is declared by the Vedas?
Sarva means all. Veda means all Vedas. Vedyatva means so object to be known. That means is Vishnu is the object of or noble object. Vedyatva means noble object of all the Vedas. Is Vishnu is the noble object of all the Vedas. Samshaya you should bring like this one. What do you want to do? Vishaya, whatever Vishaya, you make it as a question. Then it will become Samshaya. Brahman is a noble object of all the Vedas. Then Samshaya is you bring out is out. Simple. Is Brahman is Brahman noble object of all the Vedas? Yuktam ayuktam va. Means is it right or wrong? Yuktam nava means is not appropriate or appropriate. Then what Purupakshi says? So okay, next who is there? This group. Sudarshan Prabhu. Read the next Sanskrit line.
So I can't read.
Keno. Ki.
So I don't know the Devnagari Lipi.
अच्छा जाने नहीं आ then how you are following them?
So I'm hearing your voice and I have an English scriptures, English script and Bengali also.
Okay, read from English. Diacritics.
Oh no, bro. No, bro. I have not it, bro. I have even.
Which one? What you have? Tell me. I will not leave today. Tell me what you have. So I shared English file. So you have laptop? Where you are? So in mobile you are seeing or laptop?
Oh, laptop.
Laptop. Okay. So I shared the files. Those files are with you or not? Diacritics.
So now I have not it.
So in LMS you didn't download those things, files.
So this one is another desktop, but in this laptop it's not here.
I want to help you only. Don't. Actually, you have to see both because we may not teach all the sutras, but I will make you to learn the technique and then after that you do it by your own. Okay. So what you have to do in LMS to download, you enter through LMS only. In LMS there is that files are there. You know that.
I saw the files.
So you should open English file first adhyaya. In that first adhyaya, first pada, fourth sutra. You can see the diacritics.
Okay.
Okay, Mother Rohini, read the next. Is from here. Is it visible? My hand is visible. White hand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Is it not? Like this.
वेदेषु प्रायेण कर्मविधान दर्शनात् अयुक्तं तस्य तत्.
Next.
वृष्टिपुत्र स्वर्गादि फलकानि कारिणी पुत्र काम्येष्टि ज्योतिष्ठो मादिनी कर्माणि संगानि तेति कर्तव्यानि विदधाते धातो वेदा दृश्यन्ते वेदा
Bas, bas.
दृश्यन्ते.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. So here we have to discuss now. So now Samshaya we understood. That means Brahman is the noble object or not. Means, so Vishnu. Brahman or Vishnu should take as synonyms. So here Brahman also you can write as Vishnu. So Vishnu is the noble object of the Vedas or not. Purapakshi is saying no. No, my dear. Vishnu is not the noble object of the Vedas. So then they have to give the reason also. They say no. Vishnu is not noble object of Vedas. Why? Reason? Since what they are saying? Vedeshu prayena karma vidhana darshanat. Vedeshu prayena karma vidhana darshanat. Anyone can translate this. Rukmini Mohan Prabhu, what you understand? Vedeshu prayena karma vidhana darshanat. Vedeshu in Vedas, prayena, most of the times, 99%, what is seen? Karma vidhana darshanat means prescription of karma is seen. That means in all the Vedas, most of the time what you are seeing, karma as description of karma you are seeing. So you can see in the our Basus file. What is saying? So what is he saying that? So Purapakshi, it is wrong to say that the Vedas teach uniformly about Brahman. That means Brahman is not the noble object of the Vedas. Why? For we find that they teach karma also, about sacrifices, many other things. Actually, Vasu's file is translated, but more clearly, if you can translate even more precisely like this. So Vishnu is not the object of noble, object of knowledge or noble object. Object of knowledge or noble object, both are same. Vishnu is not the noble object of all the Vedas. So Vishnu is not the noble object of all the Vedas. Because in Vedeshu, in the Vedas, prayana means 99% or 95%. Karma vidhana darshanat. What we are seeing? Prescription of karma. That means if you see in the most of the time, big chunk of the Vedas is karma kanda only. Ayuktam tasya tat. Ayuktam tasya tat means ayuktam is inappropriate. What is inappropriate? Tasya tat. That means Vishnoha sarva veda vedyatvam. That means Vishnu is not the noble object. So ayuktam means Vishnu is the noble object of all the Vedas. It is not appropriate. Who is saying like this? Purvapakshi is saying Vishnu is not the noble object of all the Vedas. Reason is, most of the times in the Vedas, we see prescription of karma. Okay, it's clear? This step? Everyone, it is clear? Purvapakshi
Prabhu.
step.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, clear.
Ramakrishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Next. वृष्टिपुत्र स्वर्गादि फलकानि करीरिपुत्र कामेष्टि ज्योतिष्टोमादीनि कर्माणि सांगानि सेति कर्तव्यानि विदतः वेदाः दृश्यन्ते. So विदतः वेदाः कर्माणि विदतः वेदाः दृश्यन्ते. What we are seeing in the Vedas. So Vedas are prescribing of what? Vedas are prescribing karma. Karma means different yajnas. So in generally Vedas are prescribing what? Only, that means karma and its related things. You should understand all the time karma, dharma, yajna, all are synonyms. Okay. Vedas are prescribing karma means Vedas are prescribing yajnas and their results and their angas and the procedures. These are all described by Vedas. So that's why you should write here. Since Vedas mostly prescribe karma. Vedas mostly. No.
So, Prabhu, like this karma is mostly the kamya karmas, right? Prabhu, like in the Vedas.
Only kavya karma. Only. Nitya and Naimitya karma, they are prescribed by Karma Shastras.
Sure, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay. Prescribed karma means that means they prescribe what? Different yajnas. What are the yajnas? For example, what door? Kariri. What is that? Kariri, Jyotishtoma, Agnishtoma, Kariri Putra Kameshti, Jyotishtoma-dini. Kariri is one yajna. Putra Kameshti yajna. Putra Kameshti yajna. And so on so. I don't. That means they prescribe different yajnas. For example, these and their results. For example, results are what? For Kariri yajna, what is the result? Rains. What is the result of the Putra Kameshti yaga? Sun. One will get the sun. Putra. And Agnishtoma, what is the result? Swarga, heaven. Like this, so on. That means they are prescribing yajnas, it means karma, and their results, and what else? And also their karma's limbs. Karma's limbs. That means these yajnas having the different limbs. How to, limbs means example, how to purify the dravya, whichever is used in that yajna. How to construct the yajna kunda. So like these are all the limbs actually. And also limbs, iti kartavyata, procedure. What will come first and what will come later. This is the limbs. Limbs are different, and those limbs, how they should be, what is the sequence? Procedure. Also, Vedas, so prescribe procedure. Procedure of technique. They all, that means generally Veda is hearing all these things. So that's why Purapakshi is saying, how can you say, man, Vishnu is the noble object of the Vedas? Actually, karma is the prescription given by Vedas, not the Vishnu. Next, okay. Techa pramanatvena swa-vishayavagati paryavasayino Vishnu parataya na shakya netum iti prapte. Techa pramanatvena swa-vishayavagati paryavasayino Vishnu parataya na shakya. These Vedas are prescribing about their Vishaya. What is the subject matter of the Vedas? That's the karma. They are discussing about the karma only, not the Vishnu. So, Vedas, you see from here, thus some portions teach that by performing Kariri, rains falls, and by performing the Uttrakamishi, sun will be born, and that by performing Jyotishtoma Yajna, one will attain heaven. Others further teach various methods of performing sacrifice. Therefore, it is not quite accurate to say that all the Vedas uniformly declare Brahmana. So, for passages teaching karma, find their full scope and exhaust their meaning by teaching the performance of certain sacrifices and nothing more. Hence, it cannot be applied to Vishnu. That's why finally, what is the conclusion? So, techa pramanyatvena swavishayavagatihi paryavasayina. So that means ultimately they are describing their own subject matter. That means Veda's subject matter is what? Karma. So that's why karma, they are dealing the karma. The karma is a subject matter of all those. Vishnu parataya na shakya. That means you cannot say that Vishnu is the conclusion of the object or Vishnu is the noble object of the Vedas. Okay. It means from Vedas. So what you should know? Not Vishnu, but karma. So what should be known by the Vedas? Karma should be known by the Vedas. Known through the Vedas, not by. Karma should be known through the Vishnu. No Vishnu, not Vishnu. Vishnu is not known through. Okay. This is the Purapakshi. Purapakshi is over. What Siddhanti Paksha is saying? Siddhanta Paksha is saying Tattu Samanvayat. Tattu Samanvayat. Tattu Samanvayat. What it means? What it is having? Tat to Samanvayat. Three words happen. Two means what? We explain there itself. Two Shabdah Shankad Chedartha. Two is rejecting the Shanka. Shanka Chedartha. What is the doubt we have? Vishnu is not noble object through Vedas. वेदों से विष्णु नहीं जाना जाता, वेदों के द्वारा विष्णु नहीं जाना जाएगा, लेकिन कर्म जाना जाएगा, ऐसा कारण पूर्व पक्षी. We are saying two. When you say two, you are rejecting their opinion, पूर्व पक्षी's opinion. Kintu lekin, that means two means lekin, you are saying. But Purva Pakshi is saying Vishnu is not the noble object by the Vedas. Sarva Veda Vedyatvam Vishnoha Nasti. Vedyatvam means so, to be known. Vishnu is not known to Vedas. Then we are saying two. No, but to say but means already you are rejecting his opinion. What you are saying after that saying but? Tat Samanvayat. But you are saying but Tat Samanvayat. Tat Samanvayat means Sarva Veda Vedyatvam Vishnu. Vishnu Sarva Veda Vedyatvam. That means Sarva Veda Vedyatvam Vishnu. Samanvayat. Because Samanvayat. Reason is Samanvayat. I will make you understand now. You bring two. When you do Anvaya, this is one, this is two, this is three. Anvaya means rearranging the thing to get the meaning. Purva Pakshi what is saying? No, Vishnu is not noble object of Vedas. Okay. This is the point from Purva Pakshi. We are saying two, but you bring out two to front. But Tat. Tat means what? What is the meaning of Tat? Tat is saying Tat means Sarva Veda Vedyatvam Vishnu. That means in English, if we translate Tat is referring to what? Tat refers to. Tat refers to what? What is
Bhagavan,
said?
Vishnu.
So Tat is referring to Vishnu is noble object of Vedas. This much is referred by that. Then what is a hetu? Whenever Panchami is coming, you should take it as hetu. Samanvayat. Shastra yonitvat. Panchami means is the hetu. This is what? Hetu. Hetu means reason, cause. This is the cause. This is cause for what? So this is cause for to say this. Vishnu is noble object of Vedas because Samanvayat. Samanvayat means what? What is the meaning of Samanvayat? Samanvayat means you should translate it as because Samanvaya. Samanvaya means it is given down. Samanvayatvam means suvicharitatvam. Suvicharitatvam. Samanvaya means thoroughly discussed. Since it is thoroughly discussed. Thoroughly discussed. What is thoroughly discussed? This one. Vishnu is noble object of the Vedas. This thing is thoroughly discussed in the Vedas. So that means, but you should come up like this. Purvapakshi is saying, no, Vishnu is not noble object of the Vedas. Then what is the answer? But Vishnu is a noble object of the Vedas since it is thoroughly discussed. What is the meaning of thoroughly discussed? What it means? Thoroughly discussion means what? So Vishnu is the noble object of the Vedas. That point is thoroughly discussed. That point is, so please mute it. So that point is thoroughly discussed means using 6 lingas, 6 tatparya lingas. Tatparya lingas. So that thing is established. That is the meaning of thoroughly discussed. Thoroughly discussion. You know all the tatparya lingas. We discussed already. That means in the Vedas you applied these tatparya lingas. And what purport came out? Vishnu is noble object of all the Vedas. Okay. Tattu samanvaya. But Vishnu is noble object of Vedas. Since is thoroughly discussed, means this fact is established by 6 Tatparya Lingas. Okay. Any question?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So the word meaning of Tattu Samanvayat here refers to that Tat, as what you have described, discusses that Vishnu is the knowable object of the Vedas. But then the word tu refers as but, I mean, if you're translating it like that. And Samanvayat refers to that which has been thoroughly discussed and established through the 6 Tatparya Lingas. So this is how the Siddhanta Paksha is presenting his standpoint. Is that how we should understand it, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Purupakshi is saying karma is the subject matter of the Vedas. Now we are saying that. So that Vishnu. We are saying but means whatever you say that he said that you, by saying but what it is rejecting only. So, but is also used for the rejecting. That's why tu is a word for rejection. Shanka chedartha means rejecting the doubt raised by the Purupakshi. Okay. Can anyone read from here? Tu. I'm getting my water. Okay, 1 second. $47. मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौनते 47 डिग्री हो जाओ बहुत अच्छा है मॉर्निंग क्लास read who is going to read from
Can I read, Prabhu?
yes
Tu shabda sankachitartha
शंकाच्छेदार्थः okay
sankachidartha tat sarvaved vedatvam
वेद
Vishnu
नहीं वेद सर्व वेद वेदत्वम because Hindi audience this Hindi readers they do halant it's not halant actually sarva veda vedyatvam
okay Vishnor yuktam kutah samanvayat अन्वयस्तात्पर्यलिङ्गं समन्वयायत्वं
समन्वयत्वं
सुविचारितत्वं सुविमृष्टेरूपक्रमोपसंहारादिभिः षड्भिर्लिङ्गैस्तत्त्वं tatreva
Hmm.
shastra tatparyat sa eva tadvedya ityatta artha.
Ityartha. Okay. So can anyone read English for this from the Vasus book? Till here. Sa eva tadvedya ityartha. Yes, Ramakrishna.
Uh, but Vishnu is the subject matter of all the Vedas because such is the appropriate interpretation of all texts. So mentioning here, 1 minute. The word tu means but and is employed to rebut the above Purva Paksha. It is proper to say that Vishnu is the uniform topic taught in all the Vedas, whether of Karmakanda or Gnanakanda. Why? Samanvayat. Anvaya means construing a passage according to the 6 maxims mentioned above. Samanvaya therefore means the complete construction of a passage after full discussion of the pros and cons thereof. When the above is applied to a passage, the proper sense of a scripture comes out. That sense is that Vishnu is really taught even in those passages which apparently teach performances of karma or ritualistic ceremony. Otherwise, how can we say that the text of the Gopala Upanishad is valid, which says Vishnu is sung in all the Upanishads?
You crossed it. You crossed.
Okay.
So yeah, Gopala Tapani is coming in the next line.
Yes,
so from this, what we are understanding? So but is used for the rejection of the Purupakshi's proposal. So that is the point. Yes. So next, we are also saying here. Yeah. And is employed to rebut the above Purupaksha. It is proper to say that Vishnu is the uniform topic taught in all the Vedas. That means uniform topic means everywhere Vishnu only is taught. Vishnu only is the noble object of all the sections of the Vedas. But why he is saying Karma Kanda, Gnana Kanda here in this Vasus book? So actually it is not there. It is not there in the Sanskrit, but he is just making us to know more clearly. So that's why he is using the Karma Kanda and Gnana Kanda. But anyway, it's simple words. If you say Vishnu is the subject matter or is the noble object of the Vedas, or is the subject matter of the Vedas, because Samanvayat. Samanvayat means some means nicely. Anvaya means so constructing a passage according to the 6 maxims mentioned above. That means by using the Tatpari lingas. So if you take the Vedas, different passages of the Vedas, and on that passage, if you apply these 6 Tatpari lingas, what are the 6 Tatpari lingas? Who will tell?
Upakama,
Yes.
Upasamhara, Prabhuji. That is one.
Abhyasa.
Should I
Only
do
one?
all? Okay. Abhyasa.
First.
Apurva.
No. Apurvata.
Next.
Halam,
Halam.
Arthavada, Upapatti.
Okay. You all remember these meanings and these discussions. If you want, you can go back to my lectures so you can get back once again. Once again, you can understand those. Okay, no problem. So when you apply these 6 Tatpara lingas to find the purport of that passage, then what is coming out? Vishnu is the purport of all the passages. That maybe that's a Karma Kanda passage, or otherwise Gnana Kanda passage, or Sopasana Kanda. Any Kanda passage if you take, if you apply on those passages, these 6 Tatpara lingas, then resultant is what? Is the Vishnu. Vishnu is the outcome. That means Anvaya means what? Applying the 6 Tatparya Lingas to find the purport is known as Anvaya. Some Anvaya means so nicely doing that nicely. That means not one passage, but in all the passages. So you are seeing that Vishnu is only the conclusion. Vishnu is only the purport of all the passages. This is the logic we are giving to say that Vishnu is only the noble object of all the Vedas. Okay? And Vishnu is only subject matter. Noble object, why I am saying subject matter and noble object are same. Knowable object. Vedyatvam. Vedyaha. Vedyaha means what? Knowable. Vishnu is noble. Vishnu is Vishnu is a noble object of Vedas. This is the literal translation of the Sanskrit. Or Vishnu is the subject matter of the Vedas. Both are same. Okay, this is done. This much is over. Next. Itaratha katam. Otherwise, itaratha means otherwise katam how. Yoso is a sloka. Adi is a mantra from the Gopal Tapana Upanishad. Ityadi Sruti Vakyopapattihi. That means otherwise how these Gopal Tapana statements can be valid. What Gopal Tapana Upanishad is saying in the Vishaya, at the time of Vishaya we discussed. What Gopal Tapana Upanishad is saying, tell me. Siddhartha Prabhu.
Vishnu is sung in all the Upanishads.
Vishnu is the
Sung, glorified.
is sung, is glorified, is sung in all the Upanishads. Sarvaihi Vedaihi Yosau Sarvaihi Vedaihi Vishnu Vishnur Giyate. Vishnu is sung. That means Vishnu is glorified. That means this is a statement of Upanishad. This statement will be, it means by all the Vedas. That means all the sections of the Vedas are glorifying Vishnu only. Even Karma Kanda section also is glorifying Vishnu only. So this is the statement given by the Upanishad, Gopal Tapana Upanishad. This statement will become invalid. And what else? Next is Aham Chevam Bhagavan Pundarikakshaha. Aha cha evam Bhagavan Pundarikakshaha Vedai Sarvaihi Ahameva Vedyaha Vedanta Krud Veda Vid Eva Chaham. What is said in the Gita? You all know this. What is said? Who else is there? Sudarshan Prabhu, what Vedas Bhagavad Gita is telling? In Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is telling?
Vedascha sarvairahameva vidya.
What it means?
I am the Prabhu, I can tell in
Bangla. Yes, Bangla. Bangla, you tell me in Bangla.
আমি বেদের জ্ঞাতব্য বিষয়
আমি वेदेर ज्ञातव्य विषय वेदों के द्वारा मैं ही जाना जाए. Through Vedas I should be known. Through Vedas I should be known. By all the Vedas I should be known. So Vedaischa sarvaihi ahameva vedyah. So that means all the Vedas are glorifying the Vishnu only. So this is said by Krishna also in Bhagavad Gita, which is the summary of all the Upanishads. All these statements will become useless. What Krishna is telling in the Uddhava Gita, Ramakrishna Prabhu, read from here, Sanskrit.
Yes, Prabhuji. Kim vidatte, kim acheste, kim
Achaste.
Kim acheste, kim
Achaste.
Acheste, kim anudaya vikalpayet.
Kim anudya.
Kim anudya vikalpayet. iti asya hridayam loke nanyo mad veda kaschana. Mam
Next.
vidhatte abhidhatte mam vikal.
No, whenever you see this avagra, you should not read that. But it is there, but sandhi happened and should not be read. Mam vidatte bidatte.
Mam vidhatte bhidatte mam vikalpaya pohyate tva aham.
It is actually chanda. Kim vidatte kimachaste kimanudya vikalpaye ityasya hridayam loke nanyo madveda kaschana mam vidatte bidatte mam vikalpya pohyate hyaham. So translation, Ramchandra Prabhu. So what is the translation of this? What Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, sorry, in the Uddhav Gita.
Video from the book.
Anywhere from BBT also. Yeah, BBT okay.
In the entire world, no one but me actually understand the confidential purpose of Vedic knowledge. Thus, people do not know what the Vedas are actually prescribing in the ritualistic injunctions of Karma Kanda, or what object is actually being indicated in the formulas of worship found in the Upasana Kand, or that which is elaborately discussed through various hypotheses in the Jnana Kanda section of the Vedas.
Next, Mam Vidatte Vidatte, next sloka.
I am the ritualistic sacrifice enjoined by the Vedas, and I am the worshipable deity. It is I who am presented as various philosophical hypotheses, and it is I alone who am then refuted by philosophical analysis. The transcendental sound vibration thus establishes me as the essential meaning of all Vedic knowledge. The Vedas elaborately analyzing all material duality as nothing but my illusory potency, ultimately completely negate this duality and achieve their own satisfaction.
What Rukmini Mohan Prabhu, what Krishna is telling here, how it is connected with our topic. Krishna first what he is telling, Kim Vidatte Kim Achaste Kim Anudhya Vikalpaye Ityasya Hridayam Loke Nanyah Mad Veda Kaschana. So from this, explain what Krishna is telling.
So because Krishna is telling that I am the real, to know really what is said in the Vedas, they have to go beyond the what is being explained as a prescriptions. Like the Purpaksha was telling that karma, the sacrifices are mentioned there. So, and Krishna is telling that he is the real object. So, in order
No,
to
first of all, what he is saying,
understand that he has,
no. First he is saying that Kim Vidatte Kim Achaste Kim Anudhya Vikalpayet Ityasyaha Hridayam Loke Nanyah Mada Kaschana. First of all, he is saying that nobody knows what is prescribed in the Vedas and what is described in the Vedas, what is its intended meaning. Nobody knows, he is saying. First of all, he is saying that. After that, he is saying that, so I am the sacrificial, I am the sacrifice, and that means he is saying he himself everything. Vedas bring him only. So are prescribing about him only. So that he is saying in the next. So from these two senses of the law, we can understand that. So it's not so easy to know what is that. That means Purpakshi is saying that actually Vedas are prescribing karma. That is the point actually. Now we are showing the Krishna statement. Hey, what you are saying is wrong. Lord himself is saying, none knows what is really taught by the commands and prohibitions. That means vidhi and nisheda, as laid down in the Karma Kanda. What is really expressed by the mantras in the Devata Kanda, otherwise Upasana Kanda. So what is the purpose of the passages to be found in the Jnana Kanda? All. That means whatever is discussed in the Vedas, so the subject matter is not known by any others. It is known by me only. So scriptures enjoin duties. So, but if you want to know, you should become his devotee. Then only you can know. Otherwise, you will be missed out. If you become Gnani also, you will never know, come to know what is total fact. So that's why, anyway, he's saying next time, scriptures enjoin duties as my worship. Use Indra and all other names as my appellations. The text that prescribe as well as the prohibit acts point to me. So in such a state, none other than myself understand their true meaning. Mam Vidatte means Vedas, they prescribe me. Scriptures tell about me. Vedas are telling about me. This is the main point. Okay. Next. So from this one, now we have to defeat. So we already started refuting actually. The Purvapaksh. Purvapaksh is saying that karma is prescribed by the Vedas. But we are saying that means etad uktam bhavati. Now Baldev Bhushan is clarifying here. Etad uktam bhavati. That means etad uktam bhavati means this is said. Actually, this should be understood. What is that is being explained now? We say further. Etad uktam bhavati. This is said. What is said? Sakshat paramparabhyam. Sakshat paramparabhyam Vedaha Brahmani Pravartante. Vedaha Brahmani Sakshat paramparabhyam Vedaha Brahmani Pravartante. What it means? Either directly or indirectly, all the Vedas teach Brahman. Directly. Tatra Swarupa Guna Nirupanena Gnana Kande Sakshat Karma Kande so that means what are the means references we have given from the Krishna's references we have given. So Krishna's statement as references. So Vedas are prescribing about the Vishnu one. That means what we should understand now. But Purvapakshi, what is saying? Karma Kanda is the main subject matter of the Vedas. But now what we have to answer that now. You are saying your point and he is saying his point, then no conclusion. Purvapakshi is saying that so Karma Kanda is the subject matter of the Vedas. You are saying that Vishnu is the subject matter of the Vedas. But you have to make him to accept your point. You should reconcile his point also. Simply, आप वो पकड़ के बैठेंगे और ये पकड़ के बैठेंगे तो नहीं चलता है काम. दोनों, if both are you taking your own points and sitting, then no conclusion will come. You have to explain to Purvapakshi. You cannot simply say that my point is right. So that's why etad uktam bhavati. This can be said. What can be said? What is that? Vedas teach directly or indirectly I will take extra time. I'll finish the sutra and then I will leave. So Vedas teach directly or indirectly about Vishnu. Directly or indirectly. Directly who? It means Vedas have different sections. This is Karma Kanda, KK. Upasana Kanda are the Devata Kanda. And Jnana Kanda, JK. Some sections are directly they are telling about the Vishnu. That is what Vishnu. That is Jnana Kanda. Jnana Kanda is telling about whom? About the Brahman. That is Vishnu. This directly. That means, see here, who will read? Mataji, Kirtida Mataji. Read from here.
Prabhuji from Sakshat?
No, Tatra.
Okay. 1 second, please. Tatra Swarupa Guna Nirupanena Jnana Kande Sakshat Karma Kande
Two.
Tu. Sorry, Prabhuji. I'm reading from my mobile, so please bear with me. Tu Jnananga Bhuta Karma Pratipadanena Parampara Yeti. Prabhuji, can you get the hand down? Sorry. Yeah. Manyante.
Okay, done.
Okay.
What it is telling? Tatra. Tatra means in Veda. Swarupa Guna Nirupanena Jnana Kande Sakshat. Jnana Kande Sakshat. You should know Sanskrit also. It's not a big thing. Jnana Kande Sakshat. What it mean? Jnana Kande Sakshat means directly. So who is explained? Brahman, Vishnu. Through what? Swarupa Guna Nirupanena. So Brahman is established by discussing the inherent characteristics. Inherent characteristics. That means Jnana Kanda is discussing the inherent characteristics of the Brahman. In this way, Jnana Kanda is directly discussing about, or Jnana Kanda is directly teaching about Brahman. That is the meaning. Okay? What about Karma Kanda? Karma Kande tu mane lekin Karma Kanda mein but, tu means but. Karma Kanda means in Karma Kanda Jnananga Bhuta Karma Pratipadanena Paramparaya. In Jnana Kanda, Vishnu is taught directly. No, Paramparaya. In Jnana Kanda, Vishnu is taught Paramparaya. That means through Parampara. That means in Jnana Kanda indirectly. What it means? Indirectly means Jnananga Bhuta Karma Pratipadani. Actually, in Karma Kanda also, actually the subject matter of Karma Kanda is also who? Vishnu. So, but how? But he is not said directly, but indirectly. Indirectly means in Karma Kanda. So what is said? Karma is the Anga. Is the Anga means limb. Karma is the limb of jnana. So in the karma kanda, karma is said, but that karma is the limb of the jnana. And jnana is teaching about what directly? It's telling about Brahman. That means in the karma kanda, whatever karma is there, the karma is being the limb of the jnana. So ultimately karma is also telling about Brahman. How it is? Explain this, Ram Krishna Prabhu. You can try.
Hare
How
Krishna
to-
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. In my understanding,
Hmm.
when the statement is saying Tatra Swarupa Guna Nirupanena,
That is
means
over. But I want to only know. So karma is the anga of the jnana. So in that way, karma kanda is also indirectly telling about Vishnu only. This you establish.
yes. Now the process by which this explanation is stating that even though in the Vedas, when we are talking about Vishnu is being the object or the knowable object, such as in the Gnana Kanda, it is not directly explained there, but it is being explained through the limbs of Gnana Kanda, which is Karma Kanda, in which Paramparyena, in terms of how traditionally these explanations are actually given. So through that it is established in an indirect form.
So what? How it is? How
Now-
it is? That means karma is the anga of the jnana. What is this? I am not able to understand.
Yeah, I think I did not also exactly get this aspect of it, so I'm waiting for
No,
you.
no. You will get this.
Prabhuji,
So-
sacrifice?
Sacrifice.
Like,
Okay,
like
Prabhuji-
sacrifice is the Lord, is the mouth of Lord Vishnu?
Okay. No.
Prabhuji, if I understand, like in the Bhagavad Gita, the chapter 4, which describes Gnana Kanda, but therein there is a prescriptions which is mentioned as actions, like how Brahmachari has to perform his activities by hearing, and the Grihasthas has to perform the sacrifices, and like that, which are all basically actions involved by the different
Yes.
sections of the people. Is that how we should understand it?
Okay. We all heard your point. So let us go with the other students.
Okay.
So now Ramchandra Prabhu is raising hand. So we'll hear from him also. Then we'll come to your point.
So in order to enter into the Gyan Marg, Prabhu, like what I understood is like all the karmas, we have to basically offer the result to purify our heart. So from
Yes.
that perspective, in order to even enter into Gyan Marg, the chit shuddhi, the heart should be perfectly clean. So for that, we have to offer all our karmas to the Lord for the purification. That way, the karma becomes the part of Jnana.
This is the point. We should remember our diagram. In our diagram, what we learn. Thanks for your answer. So this is the point, Prabhu. You told rightly. So yeah. In our diagram, all you know, this is Karmi. And that means we have two sections who are coming in. This Karmis means they are doing the purely karma. So these Karmis think that karma Vedas are teaching. That means Karma Kanda is teaching only the results of the karma. And according to these Karmis, Karma Kanda section is telling about the different yajnas, their results, and their limbs. That means their different parts of that karma, and also the procedure of the karma. These people think Karmis. This is the Karmi is a Pura Pakshi actually for you. But actually, the Karmi's understanding is not correct. In the Karma Kanda section in the Vedas is there, it is also having some purpose. it is not simply encouraging you to do karma and enjoy the result of the karma. Is it doing like that? No. What it is doing actually? So you should offer this karma. That's why whenever this karma is coming in contact with the whom? Atado Brahma Jignasa. Atha means what? Atha means
Now.
no. Atha means Anantaram, after. After what?
Therefore.
No.
Associating with sadhus.
After coming in contact with the, after getting the association of the, after, Atha means after getting the association of sadhus. Sadhus means, how many types are there sadhus?
Jnani
Two.
and bhakti.
Primarily
Jnanis, generally two. Jnanis and
Bhaktas.
so bhaktas. When this karmi is coming in contact with the, so now you take for example any one of these two, that is Jnanis you take. So then what they are doing? They will be doing this karma, karma arpanam. They are offering this karma to the Lord, because actually Gnani, how Gnani will compromise, how Gnani will teach karmi?
Through
Karmi
detachment.
is, so but karmi says that so in the karma kanda his result is given. Result is given. That means you do putra kamish yaga and you get putra. So then that means Veda itself is telling, so getting putra is the goal of the doing the putra kamish yaga. So I will do this only. Now I am karmi, you are gnani. Then you tell me, you convince me for doing the karma. Who will convince me? I am karmi. I am saying that no, Vedas are saying, so to get the results, karma kanda results are clearly given. In Agnishtoma Yaga, you get it and enjoy the sarga. So I will do that. Now you are Gnani, tell me. Convince me. Who will convince? No? Nobody wants to convince me. Yes, Mataji. Unmute it, unmute.
Sorry, very, very basic layman style. That if you offer these karmas, these are the results are short term, and the happiness is not short term. Like if you're looking for long term happiness, offer the results of your karma to Lord Krishna. Just try.
Why I should offer? I don't offer. I will enjoy that. I will be
For
happy.
long duration of happiness.
Tell me my point actually. Answer me. Vedas are prescribing karma and also their result. Means they are encouraging me to take the results. How can you say I should offer to someone else? I don't do that. No attack on this point. Vedas are, the karma kanda section is describing the karma, prescribing the karma, and also result also it is mentioning. Na? What it means? If it is saying about result means it is just clearly advertising about the result. So that means I should take it. I do that karma and take that result. I will do that only. Then how will you convince? Yes, Ramchandra Prabhu, come on.
Yeah, so Prabhu, like the real purpose of is the enjoyment. Like karmi is basically interested in enjoyment, and as Mataji mentioned that this the results which we are getting from sacrifice, it's basically only going happiness still in this material world only. We will only get the results, like either we get heaven or we get some result out of this yajnas. They are temporary, they will go away, and in order to enjoy eternally we have to purify our heart by offering karmas to the Lord.
That is okay. But point is what? What I am saying. So we should directly answer the objection. What objection I am raising? I am saying that in Vedas, that means in the Karma Kanda section, karma is mentioned and also its result is mentioned. And that means it is also telling Ejeta Sarga Kamaha. That means if you desire Swarga, heaven, you do the Agnishtoma Yaga. That means it is directly encouraging me to take the result. How can you say I should offer that to the someone? You attack on this. This point has to be answered. No?
According to Bhagavad Gita, it's
Ah.
improper. Karmani eva vikaraste mabhalishu kadachana.
Hmm.
Fruits, phala, doesn't belong to you.
Karma cannot give the direct result.
You are all telling right points only, but those are not satisfying the Purvapakshi. That is the point actually I'm saying. But all your points, everyone's point is true only. But the point is, truth is not needed actually. The suitable one is needed.
Prabhuji, I have one note when you were explaining this. I don't know if that's suitable.
Yes.
When you were telling us about the Tavat Karmani Kurvita, you said
Ah.
initially what the Jnani does is he recommends to do karma, who's attached to fruit of activities. I mean, keep doing it and eventually offer the results of the activities to Lord. So basically purifying the Antakarana. That's what he told us. And he said the first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita covers this. Is that correct?
Hmm.
No. No, it's not correct.
Parukshavaado vedoyam balanam anushasanam karma mokshaya karmani vidatte jagadam yatha nacharedyastu vedoktam swayamagno jitendriyaha vikarmana hyadharmena mrutyor mrutyumupaiti saha. 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 44 to 47. Note this. 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 44 to 47. What it is saying? Parokshavaado yam. So now I am Karmina. So you all should teach me like that. Beta, my dear, that means I am ignorant. Because Karmi means he is Ajnani, he doesn't have knowledge. And Balaha, you are a kid. You are a kid, man. You don't know what is the intention of the Vedas. Yes. What I am saying, being a Karmi, I am saying that, you see, so Yajeta Sarga Kamaha, Yajeta. So I am saying what I am saying, Karmi is saying that. So if anyone desires heaven, they should do the Agnishtoma. So to that Karmi, how to convince? So we say that is not correct, my dear. Vedas are definitely, of course, telling about the result. And also, if you desire that result, you should do that karma. But this is not the real intended meaning of the Vedas. It is the real intended meaning of the Vedas is offering the karma to the Lord. Then, but why still it is said that if you desire this result, you should do that karma? Balanam. What is said here in this 11th canto, 3rd chapter? Balanam anushasanam. That means when father is desiring to give medicine to a child, so he will give the laddu. He will use sweet meat. Why he will give sweet meat? To feed the actually medicine. So what is the intention of the father in giving laddu? Feeding laddu is the intention of the father? No. Why he is showing the laddu? Laddu is an allurement. So he's a kid. He's a small kid. If you ask him to take that medicine, he will say that I don't take. But if you ask him to take, that means if you tell, hey, if you take this sweet, so if you take this medicine, I will give this sweet. That means, so father is giving this sweet to him. That is not his intention. His intention is feeding the or giving the medicine only. Similarly, Vedas are telling you, so Vedas are telling about the results. It doesn't mean that so you should go for the results. So by doing this work, no. Just to a kid actually. Karmi is a kid, ignorant person. To make him active in doing the karma. So this result is given. But ultimately, what is the intended meaning of doing that karma? You should offer that karma to the Lord, and so one should be purified his heart. One should purify his heart. That's why what is the point you should say? So of course results are mentioned in the Vedas for each karma, but getting those results is not the real intention of the Vedas. Those results are mentioned only to activate you to do karma. Ultimately, that karma should be offered to the Lord so that your heart is purified. If you don't offer that to the Lord, then if you keep on working for this flickering pleasure, for the results, you see, you should work this much hard to get the small result, temporary result. That is the point. What I was asking, being a Purvapakshi, why the results are said in the Vedas, then I should work for the results only. Then what you should say? These results are, of course, are said by the Vedas, but that is not the intended meaning. That is not the intention. That means the Karma Kanda section's intention is not you to provoke to gain that results, but those results only just an allurement to do the karma. आया कुछ समझ में आया? कितना बार बोलने से भूल जाते क्यों? How many times I told? This I told or not? In different classes I told it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Allured by illusion, we are forgetting.
So like this, you should take example. That means father. Next, laddu. Sorry, child. Child, laddu, medicine. This is example. In the place of father, who is there? Vedas. Child, ignorant person. That's a karmi. And laddu is result of karma. Medicine is karmarpanam. For example, if Vedas are not mentioning these results of the karma, then if Vedas directly say, beta, my dear son, you offer your karma to the Lord, then what he will say? Who doesn't have any close relationship with the Lord will say that, oh, I don't do that. For a child, if you directly give medicine, take it. What he will say? They don't take. So similarly, nobody will, that means no one will ready to do any work. If they don't follow Vedas, they don't do according to the work given by the Vedas, then what they will do? Na kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krut. Without doing even one person also, 1 minute also person will be so stable actually. Every minute we will be doing something. So then they are not going to do according to the Vedas. Then what they will do? They will do according to their mind. Then they will do vikarma. By doing the vikarma, then they will go to hell. Okay, better instead of sending them to the hell, so at least they should follow the Vedas and get the results. And definitely they will come to know one day, Are Bapare, these results are very flickering. I'm doing so much hard work to get small result. It's such a great pain. That means if you want to go to the Swarga, you have to do so many sacrifices. So it's a painful thing. So that's why that is a society, Vedic culture. Vedic culture is followed by the entire earth previously. Now just due course of the time, because of few decades or few centuries, everything is spoiled. But that was the society actually. Human society means which is following, who are following the duties based upon the Vedas. All the cultures are breeding from there only, but they are now perverted actually. Greek, Roman, whatever cultures are there, they are all based upon the Vedas, but there are perverted reflections. That's all. So, but that is the eternal principle. Maybe in the due course of the time in this century, in this Kali Yuga, few centuries, you may not see that. It doesn't mean that the Vedas and nothing is there. What is this? Don't offend the scriptures. sūtra14 is also offense towards the holy name. If you take the message of the scriptures very lightly and think that, these are all updated and these are outdated material. This is what bogus, what is telling Vedas. Then that is a ninda actually. It's offense towards the scriptures. So what kind of, which offense this is? Number? sūtra14. Every day you all read offenses or not?
Number 4.
4. Fourth offense. What is the connection with the Shruti, Shastras and Bhakti? Because the Shraddha, whatever we are getting, that Shraddha is nothing but what? Shastrartha Vishwasaha. That means you are getting the Shraddha in the Bhakti on the strength of what?
Scriptures.
On the strength, scriptures, not on the strength of your realizations.
Yes.
Nobody said that Shraddha means your realizations. Many people, they think that, so my realizations is my Shraddha. Your realizations keep it with you, because your realizations are not the bona fide authority. Then everyone realize, and some of another day they will realize some other thing and they say, this is my realization. Now change the Krishna, instead of Krishna, keep some other one. That kind of realizations will come. So that's why Shastra is the authority actually. So to tell about the truth. And what is the truth? Bhakti is the conclusion of all the Shastras. Vasudeva Paraveda. Krishna is the conclusion of all the Vedas. So that's why if you don't believe Shastra, then how can you come to the proper Shraddha? So that's why, but of course we are not seeing this Vedic culture. That doesn't mean that you should not underestimate this Shastra. Shastra actually, okay? Anyway, that is the
So the Purva Pakshi who is saying that the Vedas are recommending the procedures and also the results. So I am happy just doing that. Why should I actually offer this to the Lord? So in order to convince the Purva Pakshi, this is being propounded, saying that though the results as well as the actions are prescribed in the Vedas, but it is only just for like an allurement of the father to the child, and that is not the ultimate benefit for the child.
Yes.
The ultimate benefit for the child is to actually become free from the results or being attached to the results, and to know that there is a higher purpose, and thereby one should actually offer this to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah. Yes, that is the thing Krishna is also saying. The first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita goes on this topic only. Okay, that is also said in the 11th canto, 3rd chapter. What is that? I said 11th canto, 3rd
44 to 47.
chapter. 44 to 47. This Prabuddha, that's the Navayogis. So they are teaching. This is a fact actually. If that is not done, then what? If they then they will not follow Vedas and they will go to hell actually. So big danger will be coming actually. That means if they are not going to take laddu and medicine, then child will get disease actually. And it is a problem for his health.
Prabhuji, I have a small request at this point. Since we are convincing this by taking the Bhagavatam and then explaining as per this, but within the Bhagavad Gita, is there a kind of a statement which also brings about the same fact that the ultimate teachings of the Vedas, even though if it's Karma Kanda or Jnana Kanda, is focusing to this, and it is only a step-by-step allurement of purification. Are there some verses which can actually substantiate support this?
No, I don't know. I'm not remembering one.
Yeah, I understand, Prabhu. Okay. If you can anytime check it out, please share with us. Thanks, Prabhu.
Very long back, I have seen those 6 chapters. So this time I'm going to teach. So next, I'll get refreshment and I will tell. So okay, now come to our discussion. Very few points are remaining now. No hurry, na actually. Anyone is having any? So, Siddhartha Prabhu, is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to take few more minutes. So, okay, next. So in the Mula, now we will see in the Mula what is said next. So Karma Kande tu Gnananga Bhuta Karma Pratipadanena. That means in the Karma Kanda, what is prescribed? Not just karma. Gnananga Bhuta Karma. That means karma which is the limb of the Gnana. So such a karma is prescribed. That means Karmarpanam is prescribed. That means ultimately that Karmarpanam is the entry door to enter into the Gnana, and finally what that Gnana is giving? Gnana is giving so leading to what? Brahman. Like you see in our diagram. Anyway, Prabhuji also gave me, but I will use some other time. This is Karmi. And Karmi is coming in association with the Jnanis. Then they will do the Karma Arpanam. Karma directly cannot become Anga of the Gnana. When Karma will become Anga of the Gnana? When it is offered to the Lord. Karma Arpanam. So then it is becoming the anga of the jnana. And when one become expert in the karmarpanam, that means he is fully, that means doing the work and offering results of the karma, results to the Lord. Karma means so karma and also result, both. That means kartritva buddhi also is offering. He will never see I am the doer, and also he is not desiring the result. So when he cultivates such a consciousness, then he will get fully detachment to the results of the karma. Then he is eligible to enter into the jnana. Yes. So then he will reach to the Brahman. This is detachment, entry to. Detachment. So now there. That means karma is becoming anga when it is offered to the Lord, to the jnana. Through that jnana, Brahman is known. So that's why this is jnana. This whole is a path, jnana path. And this karmarpanam is the anga of the jnana, and jnana's result is Brahman. So that means ultimate karma is indirectly is connecting with the Brahman. Direct, no, there is no direct connection. In between, jnana is there. Through jnana, this karma is connecting with the Brahman. That means ultimately, that means in Karma Kanda section, Brahman is not directly told, but indirectly told. Okay, that is the point that we discussed. Indirectly. Yes. So here is it Tantvopanishadam Purusham Pruchami. This is a Brahma Sutra 3.9.26. Aupanishadam Purusham. That means Aupanishadam Purusham means what? Aupanishadam. Krishna is Aupanishadam. Upanishad. That means he is the subject matter of Upanishads. This point is telling, this Brahma Sutra is establishing Krishna is, Vishnu is the direct subject matter of Jnana Kanda. Jnana Kanda means Upanishads. So that means this first point, Vishnu is the directly taught by Jnana Kanda. That is established by this sutra. Next, Tametam Vedanuvachanena Brahmana Vividishanti Ityadi Shravanat. What is the meaning of this second one? 4.4.22. Him, the Brahmana seeks to know by the study of the Vedas, by the sacrifices. So that means Brahmanas come to know about the Brahman by the sacrifices. This is telling about second. That means in the Karma Kanda indirectly Vishnu is told. So that is established by this sutra. These sutras you'll study in future if you continue. Because I am teaching how to read now. So this book how to follow. You can try later. You should become self-sufficient. Next, Vrishtiputra Swargadi Phala Karma Vidhayita tu Tesham Ruchutpadanarthaiva. That means whatever results are mentioned in those Karma Kanda section, that means rains, sun, Swarga, that means heaven, all these results, Phala. Mentioning of all these only for what purpose? Ruchutpadanarthaiva. Just to develop taste in doing the karma. Otherwise, these people, so less intelligent people, They will not do any karma and they will do vikarma. And they will be going to hell. So they should do this by seeing those results, and those results also not permanent. And in the association of Jnanis, they will come to know that, oh my God, these results are actually not the goal. So, and also practically also they realize, no? Practically also they will realize. To get whichever result, to get small result, such a hard work we should do, and also it is not staying forever. But you want that result to be stay with you forever. But it is not staying. You did nicely your agriculture work. You did for 6 months. You got few bags of rice. You ate it and finished. And once again tomorrow also, next year you should do. So then you will think, what is this? Every time I am doing, and so taking so much pain and getting this result, and it is also finished. Because Jivatma by nature, so is demanding happiness all the time, because it is by nature is enjoyer actually. Jivatma is also. Kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, gnatritvam is there inherently in the Jivatma. Jivatma seek happiness. Swarupa is happiness, and also it seeks happiness. But this happiness is only for temporarily it is coming. So that's a definitely. So whenever that means if you come in contact with the mode of goodness, then automatically you will get this knowledge. In the sattva sanjayate jnanam devi. That means they will understand the flickering nature of the karma. But when they will get that means they should know, when they will come to know Brahman, when they will get association of Jnanis. But the flickering nature, the futile nature of the karma, they will understand when they are in the mode of goodness. So you see next. Vrishtyadi phala drishtya teshu abhijata ruchehe tadarthan vicharayataha nitya nitya vastu vivekina brahma trishna jagat vaitrushnyam cha syat iti siddham tesham sarvesham brahma paratvam. So when they start doing, by seeing those results, they will understand what is the temporariness of these results, and they will start doing the vichara in the guidance of Jnani, Guru. They will do vichara, and what? They will get the trishna for Brahman. That means they start inquiring about the Brahman. Atato Brahma Jignasa. Jagat Vaidrishnam. That means they start rejecting this material world, because every result, whatever is coming is going. I don't want this. In this way, ultimately, this karma is also leading towards what? Towards the Brahman. Brahma Paratvam. Ultimately, Karma Kanda is concluding in Brahman, is teaching about Brahman. Radharu Vishnu. Next, Kamitasyaiva vrishtyaadehe phalatvena pratitehe akamito tu asauna syat. And also one more important point. In the Vedas also, how it is said, you do karma, and whenever you desire the result of that karma, then only that result is coming. ये भी चतुरता है उसमें. This kind of smartness also is there. In the Karma Kanda section, whatever is mentioned, what is mentioned? Hey, if you do karma, then you are not going to get result. What is needed? Not just doing karma, you also should desire. Sarga kamaha. Kama, that means desire is also needed. But you are doing the karma and not desiring, then you will not get result. This flexibility is there. If this flexibility is not there, then what will happen? So that means whoever is, then they cannot offer that. They cannot offer that result to the others because he has to get this. Such a foundation is there. Then he cannot, that means he cannot leave the result of the karma. Then he is always in this middle order. That's why it is that provision is there. So Karma Kanda section is telling that, Vedas are telling that, beta, if you do, okay, but if you don't desire, then you will not get. Achha, very good. Now I will do, but I don't desire. So then there is no entanglement. I will just leave this result on the supreme truth. This kind of karma arpana is known as tatyaga rupa. Karma arpana is two types. Anyway, this big discussion. I will not go there. Okay, next. Kincha Gnanodayartha Buddhi Suddhireva Bhavet. So by doing like this, you are doing the karma, not desiring the result, then what will happen? Buddhi Suddhi. Your antakarana will be purified. It's clean. It's all you know. That is described in the Sutra 4422. Tametam Ityadehe iti Brahmanga Bhuta Devatarchanam Kalu Brahmarchanameva Tatphalam tu Chitta Suddhireva. So, and also in the sacrifices also, whenever you do sacrifice, in the Karma Kanda, sacrifices are said in that. So we are asked to offer the oblations to different demigods. And now how do you should do worship? You should not worship, you should not give oblations to the demigods independently, but you should see all these demigods are the limbs of the Vishnu. In that way, if you worship, then it is a worshipping of Vishnu only. Then what is the result of this? This will purify your heart. So ultimately what? Vedānta, that means Karma Kanda section is also telling about Brahman only, Vishnu only. It's teaching about Vishnu. Because even that Karma Kanda, whenever you offer oblations to the demigods, you should not offer those oblations to demigods independently, but you should see all these demigods are the limbs of the Vishnu. By that, your heart will be purified. And also, you should offer the result to the Vishnu. Then your heart will be purified. And this is the real message of Karma Kanda. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Any questions? No questions? Where is other students? Mataji and that. When they left?
They had chatted in the message saying that they are leaving.
कब चली गई माता जी? अच्छा. Okay. Where Siddharth Prabhu? Yes.
Venugopal, from previous sutra, Shastra Unit what? Page 17. They stated that Vishnu discovered by Shastras and should be meditated on. From which source this conclusion that he should be meditated?
No, you should. That is not there actually. In the sutra, it is not there.
Yeah,
Where it is
but
written?
It's Vasu commentary, 17 page in the
Sure.
middle of 17.
That is not there, Prabhu. That is because Vasu gives his own explanations. You know? Yeah.
Seventeen page, it's second passage. The conclusion is that Brahman is to be known from the Vedanta and then meditated upon.
Below that, there is a mention, Prabhu, 2.1.27 from the Brahma Sutra that is mentioned there.
Later it will be mentioned.
Yes, Prabhuji?
In second Adhikaranat,
Yeah.
that Brahman should be meditated upon.
Yeah, if you see the further below explanation, it is making it clear.
Which page you talk about?
Ramakrishna Prabhu, you are on mute. You are talking, I guess.
So if you see further down in that explanation, it is said, this is explained further in the Sutra 2.127, where it will be further explained and demonstrated that the best proof of the existence of Brahman, free from all objections, is revelation. Revelation is the result of meditation. This also proves that the Savior, Hari, has the form of the self, that he is a witness of all experience of all the souls, that he possesses all good attributes which form his essential nature, and that he is without modification, yet the creator of the universe, and that he should be worshipped in this way.
So he should be worshipped.
Yeah.
In
So
this
one
way. He
one of
means
the
meditated upon
is
It's-
also a part of the worship.
worship.
Yes.
So he concludes from second point 127.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very well.
Ramakrishna Prabhu, you are host. Like Prabhu, just send a message to close the meeting.
Yeah. Okay. I will inform him. Prabhu.
Okay, you can just close the meeting. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Where Venugopal Prabhu?
I think Venugopal Prabhu has already left.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sakrapa Sindhubhyo Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Yatha Gau Sitanada Premanam. Hari Hari. Wish you all a very happy Narasimha Chaturdasi. Very well.
Thank you, Prabhu. You too.
Same to you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Same to you.
Hari Hari.